The qualifier for the FIFA World Cup 2022, and tonight the action is in Dushanbe in Tajikistan, where it's Afghanistan taking on India. Hello and welcome to Football United Live. I'm Khuri, Irani, and everybody out there knows this is a massive occasion for the Blue Tigers as India is hunting for their first win in these FIFA 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Joining me to the build-up of this big match are our studio experts, Pradyum.
Season has started. The first three games, the players were almost in pre-season mode.
Right.
But now they're right up there, fitness-wise as well. I think we should be raring to go.
Yes, raring to go. And you know, the fact that we mentioned over and over again that this is a must-win match, because we'll take a look at how India stands on the points table right now. Currently, we're
prepare his team, and then you've got a real shot at looking at trying to get that second spot.
Absolutely. You know, since you mentioned right now, the next match that India is playing away is only 5 days later. It's on the 19th of November, and we're playing away.
Secret about what we have to do. We have to go out and win. That's all we can do. The maximum that we can do. Go out there, start winning, picking up points, put some pressure on the other teams around us.
You said it. Absolutely correct. Go out there, start winning, put some pressure on the opposition, pick up the points, and everybody knows that who better than that tall man between the sticks for India. We spoke to Gurpreet Singh Sandhu before the match. This is what he said.
Because that will give us a huge boost going into 2020.
He said it, and I'm sure everyone feels the same way. That will give us a big boost going into the new year. So, Prad, in order to get that boost, how's Igor Stimac lining up the Indian team today to go up against Afghanistan?
Where the number 10 can shine.
There's the attack, there's the familiarity, there's the pace that we've got, and we've got the skills as well. That we've spoken about up top, but we do know that we have some defensive issues that needed to be addressed before this one. Prad, with the changes made in the to support the Blue Tigers, you can see the Indian national flag out there as well. But you know what the crowd wants to see? Of course, we love the fact that we have clean sheets. We have 2 of them. We love that, you know, we're trying to correct those defensive problems.
Because we've seen Afghanistan we were looking at some of the videos earlier, Afghanistan are a bit susceptible on the set pieces, so that could be also our next best chance of scoring tonight.
But Pulasa, wouldn't you agree that there has to be someone in the lines now where Chhetri would want to hand over the torch eventually, or just that kind of, you know, support system up front in attack? So who else apart from Sunil Chhetri do you see bringing in the goals for India?
You know, the modern forward come in, and the gap is massive. Sunil with 20, and then you have JJ with 7, and then Manveer with 3. 17 goal gap. That has to close down without a doubt.
Absolutely. And also, you know, the fact that Pradyum mentioned, you know, there's the Bengaluru familiarity over there between Ashik Udanda and Chhetri. That could help as well, is exactly what we want, without, however, conceding. Here's hoping, but then again, Prad, you mentioned that Afghanistan could be susceptible on set right now in Dushanbe. Welcome back to Football United Live with me, Khuri, Irani. And as it stands at halftime in that match, Afghanistan got that lead at the stroke of halftime when the Indian defense fell into that trap. We will talk about all of that and what can we do in the second half with our experts here, Pradyum Reddy and Pulasthar. Welcome back.
Now, and it changes the second half complexion completely.
But what did you make of the first half, Pulasthar? I mean, like he said, it was a cagey affair. It was tight. It was just that momentary lapse in defense.
Yeah, just that we've held the line well. One good move though, and you know, and they kept attacking from that one side. The strategy has paid off.
Yeah, we will talk about it a little bit, but first let's talk about Nazari, who delivered that killer blow to India and picked up that lead for Afghanistan.
Striker in the box.
Someone to finish it off, and there's no point in just chancing finishing it off. But this is the first goal that India has conceded away from home in 282 minutes of playing away.
We want to explore testing the goalkeeper. We haven't done that.
You know, but Afghanistan did explore our defense and they did test our goalkeepers. We'll take a look at some of the Afghanistan chances. They had a few of them. Brad, what did you make of our defense?
Allowing them to shoot from distance, and eventually it was the one that cost us, is just not closing down quick enough. You
know, you made a very good point right now, Prad, and Pulasthar, your thoughts on this, because Prad said it would be nice to have 2 strikers up front because chances are there, but there's a finisher that we desperately need, and relying on Sunil is not enough. Would you agree with that? Is that what you think Igor Stimac would want to do in the second half? Would you agree with that? Is that what you think Igor Stimac would want to do in the second half?
I think it's the final ball. I think Pranoy.
What do you think, Prad? I mean, more attacking players in that attacking third. Okay, so we put more and more pressure on Afghanistan. Knock on that door till we can finally break it down.
Well, I'm not
Afghanistan, after scoring that first goal, India managed to get an equalizer in added time, and therefore we walk with our heads held high. Welcome back to Football United Live with me, Khuri, Irani. This is how it all ended in Dushanbe. Of course, football fans celebrating that equalizer because we got that goal, we got the point. However, what does this mean down the road for India? Let's discuss all of that with our studio experts. Pradyum Reddy, Pulas Sardar, welcome.
Breath of air. People are willing to try and win the game individually. Then you had Sunil's header, Udanta's header, and then Sunil's unlucky with that one. And it was just one of those days. It felt like we just didn't have the luck.
We were doing more. We were trying more. It was just a matter of time.
Unfortunately, it's one of those earlier chances had gone
a little bit more. It's never enough.
Then because it was a much needed 3 points. 3 points would have put us in a very good position on the table today.
Since you mentioned the points table, Prad, we'll take a look at how the points table stands right now. However, let's remind you the Oman match is... Yes, and I'm sure he's also very happy. However, after scoring that equalizer, the team's always hoping that we could have walked away with a win. However, how does the goal scorer feel for India? Let's find out. Len standing by right now.
Thank you so much.
He did say it was a difficult game, difficult circumstances. They had to acclimatize themselves. The turf, on the other hand. However, India did have a few more chances.
But, credit to Len. He stepped up and he's willing to take the bull by the horns. And he grabbed the game. I'm happy with it.
It's like if you never try, you will never know. And at least he tried. And there you go. We got that equalizer. It's time to find out who became the hero of the match today. Len Dungal, they're not surprisingly the hero of the match. Super sub that he came on. And Pulastar, at the halftime show, we spoke about Manveer required there. Farouk's been having a one. This is the confirmation of the scoreline. It stands 1-1 between Afghanistan and India. However, it's time now to pick ourselves up and look forward. And the next match is just 5 days away. On the 19th, India plays away to Oman. So,
pick up 3 points.
What do you think, Pulastar?
No, I think
Oman, just added pressure now on us going into Oman. If we had 3 points today, maybe it would have been a little more relaxed, but now that game just looks, like you say again and again, a must-win.
Yeah, and this time it gives me that glimmer of hope. If we nick a result there, and we have to. Then it can be a completely different story. Yes.
We have to nick a result there. But one of the other problems that I also picked up from your commentary, which has come to the limelight, is are we not scoring enough from open play?
Something where obviously in the long run that's where we really need to improve about scoring from open play.
Okay, so what you mean by saying they don't have enough time to work on these things is it's not like they were in pre-season. This time they were ready, fitness-wise, match ready, because the ISL was from Ashik. We have that from Udanta. Brandon's playing in his comfortable position. So maybe there's better days ahead of us. Pulastar, you had a fantastic debut on Football United Live. Thank you.